all things Fallout. We want Derek George. You watch the show?
Did I watch the trailer? No.
The show. The show.
Oh, I did not watch the show yet. No.
Oh, it's really good. It's I know yeah. Rob. He actually has like a religious stance against it, but it's really good. It's apparently a lot of people are mad because it kills like Vegas lore or something. I didn't really understand that part, but either way. So like this show has like made Fallout super relevant again. Fallout 76 has 1 million players now when it did not before. I'm not sure what that number was before, but that's kind of crazy. Jimmy, it's just like everyone's out playing Fallout again. Fallout 3 got like a big uptick, so did Fallout 4, surprisingly, which I'm also streaming. And also, we're going to be streaming 3 or something over the weekend. It's been a good time to be a Fallout fan. Rob's always been a Fallout fan. He never dropped it.
He's been waiting for this day.
He's been waiting. He's counterculture. He's been waiting for this day just to not be with the tide.
And now he hates Fallout. Now he's like, screw that game.
Oh my god,
dude, you can be part of the Fallout 4, the Reddit. You could be part of the Fallout Reddit.
You know what? I changed my mind. I think the next time I see you, I'm going to break your arm.
That's not very nice. I don't appreciate that one, Pitt. But yeah, and good news and bad news. Good news. Good news here is that Fallout 4 is getting desperately need updates because why the hell not? It's getting like an FPS boost, I think. Yeah,
it's getting the next gen update finally.
Okay, so stability improvements, which it does need on PC. Need 60 FPS support, which I didn't know it didn't have. I thought it got like the boost on Xbox, but maybe I was wrong. You're also getting some community member creation club stuff, which that's cool. The problem is that this group of actually, Rob, you can take this away. You know this.
What, as far as
what is Fallout London? What was it supposed to be?
Fallout in London.
Okay. Well, when did it start development?
Yeah, I could have.
Fallout London.
Good question. Good question, there. Good question.
I don't recall when it started development. Honestly, I wasn't really aware of it until news hit mainstream, but I saw what was going on with it. I liked what they did with Boston and a little bit of that colonial time stuff. And I feel like that started development over like 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe longer, actually.
Okay, well, I'll fill in the gaps. Basically, these bunch of diehard fans, they're like, hey, what if we actually supported Fallout 4 since everyone else dropped it? And you're like, okay, well, what do we do? Like, what if we just make this a massive expansion and it's London? Like, what if it's just Fallout in London? Like, that's a great idea. And then, unfortunately, because of this update, it's just... George, can I?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, because it makes such drastic changes to the code, they pushed it, and in respect of Fallout 4 pushing this update and the show coming out around the same time, the development of this has been pushed back indefinitely in respect to Fallout, as well as to have to rework some things around the next gen update, because that's probably going to break a lot of things once that drops.
Yeah, so apparently they were like blindsided and they were like kind of hurt that this was happening, which I understand to a degree, but at the same time, it's like, you're a group of modders. But that doesn't necessarily have to inform you about anything, but it would have been super nice of Todd Howard.
Right. And they knew about it because I think like way back, they didn't like contact them, but they hired a couple of the people that were working on it. So like they knew of its existence. So they could have just been like, hey, like just a heads up, we're going to update this game, like make sure your patch is ready for the update or something. Like I don't know.
Let's see. We signed NDAs, non-disclosure with big companies. We haven't. Why haven't we done? Wait, what? I haven't done that. Carter continued. They could just say, "Well, look, this is when it's due to come out. Maybe get your PR in order, or talk to your fans, cage expectations, because this is what's going to happen." Rather than just blindsiding us out of nowhere, which is what happened. So yeah, they yeah, I mean, they have NDAs and everything, so yeah, they could have gave him some kind of update, like, hey man, we're gonna change the code of the game, just so you know. Although, realistically, what they could just do is have it still planned out for the current version, and then say, hey, you have to have this version of the game in order to play the mod. It's just kind of tedious.
Yeah. I mean, they could still release it and just like hope it works with the update, but I mean, they're gonna have to just update it. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, when did they announce this Fallout 4 update? It wasn't like, it was like before the show came out, I think, right? That they announced the like next gen version of it.
No, it says it was announced 2 days after they made their announcement about Fallout London coming out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor guys. Never mind.
No, like the Fallout 4 update was like, oh, there's a resurgence of players? Yeah. We're gonna update the game. I know we're Bethesda. We should just re-release the game again and make you pay full price for it, but we're gonna update an IP for once.
Oh, they added a new quest line?
Yeah, they
added Creation Club content into the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Enclave stuff. I'm excited about this, the makeshift weapon pack.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, but you know, it's just like little stuff. They did that for the anniversary for Skyrim, and I think it actually pissed everyone off because they're like, you're going to charge us $10 more for stuff I can get for free.
With the addition of the Creation Club content, yeah.
And it does, in fact, have a new
already
quest.
paid for Creation Club content.
Yeah,
that's boy howdy. That's such a Bethesda move.
Dude, Bethesda wants that money. It wants the cheddar. You make content for a game that you give them their cut.
I gotta say, there was a statement that you had made just before, and it made me giggle. And it was the phrase of "that would be nice of Todd Howard," and I just thought that phrasing of words together was just so funny. Nice and Todd Howard.
He's
silly.
He's come
quirky.
He's become the villain in his own story. I love Todd Howard, but he's
been watching too much wrestling. You can't just keep going, like, making that shift from face to heel that fast, man. Just pick one for a while.
That's fair.
Yeah, so yeah, so the Series X, S, and PS5 are the ones that are going to get the 60 frames per boost and the increased resolution, but the 4 and Xbox One are just getting stability improvements, login and quest fixes. And then PC gets wide
late in the game. Wait, hold on. I'm questioning this update now. Hold on.
Fallout 4 is getting the PC version gets widescreen and ultra widescreen support and Creation Kit and Verity. Wait, did the other ones not get the Creation Kit stuff? That'd be kind of a dick move.
On brand.
Everyone is like, why didn't you guys work on Fallout 5? And they've been like, well, we kind of have been, but we've mostly been prioritizing Starfield, followed by Skyrim 2. So
right,
but in their defense, I'll give them this. Even they couldn't have predicted that this would be like a massive smash hit. Because I think right. like a show could always flop, even if the IP is amazing.
Right. I also think they had this update planned for this, just to like coincide with it anyway.
Oh yeah,
whether the show flopped or not, right? Fallout was going to be like a hot topic at that point, so it's like, why not? But I also just feel like it's been so long. Like, why did it take so long? Right.
And like, they haven't announced it, and I don't think they're ever going to say it. But there's no doubt in my mind the Fallout anthology was pushed back by a month because of this. It came out like the week before or the week of the Fallout show, and it was supposed to get to us a month earlier.
Right.
Like, it's not a coincidence, it's just
right. It's smart on Todd's part, but
apparently, and everyone's now saying like Fallout 76 is really good now. Which I'm not saying it isn't.
They've been saying that for a while now. I'm
willing to give it a try because there've been a bunch of updates. They support the hell out of it. Like, I would try it again, but only with Rob, and I know Rob would rather get his nipples twisted than play Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it like I feel like Fallout 76 would be perfect for Rob, purely because of like it goes to his power fantasy of I shoot big guns, big enemies.
Because it's more build crafty, and you don't really get the chance to just turn into a powerful brick shit house as much as you do the regular games. It's an MMO. They're going to balance it around that. You have to specialize into something, and I hate build crafting. I think it's the most annoying thing in the world.
If you define build crafting, do you mean like your base?
Yes, building your perks and your whole entire playstyle and set around a specific purpose. I don't like that. I don't like being locked into one singular thing.
I'm trying to understand this better. So, but like, isn't that just a build? Like if I'm playing,
yeah, it's a build, and I don't like build crafting. I think it sucks, and it just opens up the door for some shenanigans. Maybe that's a casual plebeian take. I don't know, but build crafting to me just.
Well, it's not really like the case though with like Fallout normally, right?
No, it's not. You can still do a little bit of build crafting, but that doesn't. You're not locked into your choice.
Right. It's not like Skyrim where like you pick like an archer or like a mage or something. Fallout's just like pick up gun, shoot.
No, they're both the same thing.
Right.
Like, you don't have to build craft. You can just go.
So you like the more RuneScape form where you can be whatever you want and max out all the stats and do whatever you want.
That really does explain a lot about me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Really
that was my logic.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, because RuneScape really made it so you don't. There is no like.
If you put in the work, why should you be good at things?
Right.
You've oddly turned me on, but also turned me to the this aspect where you get any option.
I'm already half masked. Come on, baby.
I'm trying. So like, I mean, is World of Warcraft like that? No, right? Because you have to pick a race and a class and everything.
That you're locked into a class.
Yeah,
so
you're locked into a class.
Technically, you can level up like professions and whatnot, but they are correct. You are basically locked into a class. Granted, you have subclass choices,
right?
But that's about the extent of it.
So, but what other MMO is it that vast like RuneScape where you can when you're maxed out, you can do whatever you want?
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh,
you can
14, yeah.
All classes.
EVE Online. You've got
EVE Online.
2.
You have what?
Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Diablo might qualify, kind of ish.
I don't. Can you switch your class in Diablo?
No, you make new characters.
Yeah, but I was gonna say
that's not the same.
Wait, so
I'm talking one character make
Rob, can
level
you
up everything.
Can you respec in Fallout games?
No.
Okay, so then I would argue then Fallout games are class based because like if you go ahead, can I finish? When I say or maybe class is the wrong word, but like you can be good in multiple different areas, but the odds of you being really good at speech and then followed by equally as really good as big guns and in energy weapons and in small guns, unless you remove the level cap, is non-existent, right? You can't max everything.
No, if you play your cards right, you can get some pretty decent stats. Plus, they give you ways.
Well, decent, not max.
The games have always given you ways to increase your stats outside of level up and stat points. And I mean, you can always go for a high intelligence build if you're that hard up for it.
Well, build, that's what I'm saying. So, like,
But at the same time, you're not locked into over specializing and, like, say, taking perks for making shotguns really viable for your build. You don't have to just take those. You can take other ones too. So that you can be, like, good at. You've got a really good bunch of shotgun perks that basically mean that anything that goes after you is about to eat buckshot in the face and not be able to do anything about it. But, in that same vein, you can also keep those shotguns maintained as a general purpose repair skill with items that are similar to that. Plus, you can also go ahead and get into another subsect of weapons too if you wanted to. Like maybe you wanted to do lasers, maybe you wanted to do plasma, maybe you wanted to do more damage with rifles, maybe you wanted to do more damage with pistols, maybe you wanted to lean into a VATS build. It gives you options, but I wouldn't say it's stringent build crafting where you're kind of.
I would argue it's loose.
Into a certain.
I would say it's loose build crafting. It's not strict. I'd say loose
crafting, but I don't feel like it counts.
I totally understand where you're coming from. I just feel like it's definitely on the looser side. But I agree, you're not strictly locked into one
But
thing
again,
like
that
in
circles
MMOs.
around to the fact that I love modding these games because you're not going to tell me what to fucking do. I'm going to play the game how I want to play it.
Yeah, and I want to play mine as a ghoul. Actually, can I play as a Discordkin? Is that like a possibility?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I just carry around.
That made me so upset. I'm going to go back to my feed bag.
I'm gonna. I carry around like a kiddie bowl in my pocket, and the only way I can drink is if I have milk in that bowl. That'd be my build. What's your ideal Fallout build? Mine arguably Discordkin power armor. You know, have like the cat ears and go meow meow meow, and then like shoot lasers everywhere.
Right. I
What
can see it.
what
It's a
would
good
you
build.
want to be?
I would just want the kitten power armor, you know, that
I
lets
took
me climb
that.
walls. But I want it like the Mario cat suit upgrade. Like I want that, but with power armor.
Why not just? Wouldn't you rather just have the ability to jump or fly?
Yeah, but I want to look like a cat while I jump. So
Cat power armor, kind. Got it. George, you played a lot. Well, actually, Derek said you played a lot of Fallout 4, but based on our stream, you said you never finished it, right?
I have never finished it. No, I've never finished a single Fallout game. But I've played a bunch of them. Am I at the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I know where all this stuff is? No, because I get sidetracked and I run around. It's kind of like Skyrim. I've never played Skyrim through its entirety.
What?
Because-
You never beat Skyrim?
No.
What? Holy
To be
crap!
It took me like 200, 300 hours to beat Skyrim.
My
I,
my
Because I
cousin's
was too busy
girlfriend's
doing everything else.
fetus beat Skyrim.
No.
What? Everyone, it's
not
like
once.
that should be
Not
part of
once.
the U.S. citizen test. It's like,
yeah, I mean, I don't care if you know who the first president was. If you don't know,
what is the correct
how
Skyrim build?
ends.
It's like
Yeah.
it's just Skyrim questions. Like, okay, pick one of these builds. Like one's like mage, other one's necromancer, the third one is stealth archer.
The
Stealth
other
archer
teaches you a word. What is the first word they teach you?
But yeah, no, I would love to see that. Anyway, George, even though you haven't finished these games, which is disappointing, what would your ideal Fallout build be? Let's say you got
I
power
mean-
armor. It could do something special.
But I think that's the thing for me is while the power armor is there, right, and it's kind of what helps Fallout to be its own thing, I'm always a huge fan of not using power armor at all.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know. The last few times I've played, I've been really enjoying more of like a high luck and higher perception, so that I can and like VATS oriented with like a lot of action points and a lot of luck, so that you know like get crits back and refill crits and. I don't know. I just like that kind of playstyle where I can just VATS into a battle and just sit there going pop, pop,
Pop,
pop,
pop.
pop, and then just never run
Pop,
out of
pop.
action points.
Pop,
And then when
pop.
I do, they refresh so fast. I don't know. Using the power armor for me, I don't know. It's not my thing. I don't like big and bulky. I like small and fast.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the question I asked, and what would be
Yeah.
your ideal Fallout build? You got one
It's
special
ideal-
thing.
You just said it. It's a VATS build.
Yeah, but like let's make it what like let's say if Derek gets cat abilities, what's your like your thing?
So if we're going into the realm of like way out there, I want Fallout, but like shadow abilities. I think that would be really cool. Like make me turn. I'm so stealthy that I literally become a shadow and can just pop up in any other shadow. I like that one.
You should play a game
do
called
that one.
Dishonored.
Yeah, I mean Dishonored is pretty fun. I like Dishonored.
Hey, Rob, what's yours? You looked first of all, you look disappointed in George's thoughts on power armor, but
I don't care.
well,
I
you
am a
said-
disappointment. I'm fine with it.
When you said like, oh, I don't like power armor, Rob was like,
I was like, what? You don't like anything? Any
Yeah.
fun?
How are you playing this game then, bro?
It's on the cover.
it's on the cover.
It's on the cover of literally every single game. How do you not like power armor? Like,
Who
it
hurt
might as
you?
well be giant robots adjacent. How does that not make PP go hard? Like what? What are you thinking?
Because I'd rather be a giant robot, not wear a giant suit.
Yeah, because you'd like to wear a nice little cat suit for your... I can't say what I was about to say.
I didn't bring up anything about cats either, so now you're projecting other frustrations out on me. And
yeah, I'm projecting that you're submissive and breedable. Now get over here.
Oh god, he's Vaporeon. I'm changing his background immediately. It's gonna be a Vaporeon. And then I'm also gonna change George's webcam so it detects like his face and puts little like ooh
The
lines.
fins.
Oh yeah. Vaporeon. Anyway, Rob, I assume yours is like Giga Chad power armor, do whatever the fuck I want build.
Shoot mini nuke at everything.
So, generally, yeah, I'll slide towards power armor because big robot. I just don't like how the characters look as in general because I think their creation engine for how characters look.
Oh my god! Don't besmirch the creation engine. It's the best thing ever.
Hey. We've been running it since Morrowind. Hey.
Characters are always ugly.
Well, they're not getting any better.
I'm okay with having my face covered by a big, intimidating suit of power armor. Maybe I'm compensating for something, I don't know. But we've already mentioned that I'm small, so leave me alone on that one. But yeah. Generally, I go towards
what?
Power. I was totally projecting there again, too. Generally, I go towards power armor just because I think the power armor designs for Fallout is some of the sickest pieces of equipment I've ever seen in my life. As far as builds go, I tend to generally gravitate towards, I'd say a little bit of VATS, but normally I lean pretty hard into a rifles build just because I like to buy a sneak rifle build. It's funny with power armor, too, because it's this big hulking giant sneaking around holding this dinky little rifle in their hands.
Here's the
reason, you know, somebody
so Rob is just a robotic stealth archer in Skyrim. Got it.
Yeah, it works. That big guns always works, too.
I changed my idea. My build is I'm in a power armor suit, but my ability is to make the sex robot from New Vegas fall in love with me and quit her job.
You want Fisto to fall in love with you? That's gonna be a hard sell.
My speech is 100. I can do anything I want.
It's also going to be really hard that the TV show basically said New Vegas doesn't exist.
Hold on. I just want to clarify. I was doing some research on that. Basically,
they threw a reference to it, and that was it.
So no, what happened was in the show. This is spoilers, by the way. So actually, George, do you care if I talk about it or?
No.
So there, like, a nuke went off in a place called Sandy Shores. And everyone is saying, oh, that invalidates the New Vegas lore. But then Todd Howard came out with his cock erect, and he's just like, everything that happened in Vegas happened before that bomb went off. Also, the end of the show literally shows New Vegas.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, literally they go to New Vegas at the end.
Yeah, they go to New Vegas. Right. So, like,
the only reason too, I was reading an interview.
Makes sense that Robert House, the guy that literally saved New Vegas, would be in on that and be saying, like, yeah, we'll drop the bomb or whatever. No, dude, he was trying to save Vegas.
No, someone else dropped someone else dropped it.
No. Vault Tech drops the bomb. Like they are
right, because
plotting it.
Likes to do this stupid ass pole cannon that the bombs were caused by the aliens, actually.
What?
Yeah, no, Vault Tech.
No.
In the show, in the show.
So there was an interview with Todd, and
they don't even have their stories straight. It's a fucking mess.
No, let me think. The showrunners were like, "Hey,
go back to the kitchen. It's under."
They were like, "Hey, Todd, we're gonna drop a bomb on Sandy Shores. We know this doesn't happen, but for lore reasons of the show, we're gonna make it happen." And Todd was like, "Okay, what about like New Vegas and everything else?" And they were like, well, you can explain that however you want, but we're going to do this for our reasons.
So
rules don't even matter. No.
Like was Sandy Shore ever even apparently it was just talked about in...
What the hell is this?
It was in Fallout War. It was in Fallout 1.
No, you're talking about Shady Sands.
Oh, Shady Sands. Yeah.
Like the literal birthplace of the NCR? Like, what the
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, that makes sense because
I was about to say, like, what the hell are you talking about?
Because that lady's there and she's part of the NCR, So I guess that was an NCR city. Look, I think people making a huge deal out of it for nothing. But
I think they just were looking for something to complain about, and then the show was literally just like, "What are you talking about? It's right here." Like,
hey, Vegas is fine.
It's fine.
No, man. Sorry, you can't mess with us Fallout fans. There's nobody at all, nobody in this world that we hate more than other Fallout fans.
What about Pokemon fans?
Yeah, I think Pokemon fans got you there.
Yeah,
they hate themselves more. Speaking of Fallout, though,
they're just in an abusive relationship with Game Freak. It's fine.
Who's getting me this? Who's buying me the Fallout Pip-Boy diecast replica?
I can't believe they're making it again.
$200 could buy me a ticket to visit you guys.
Honestly, this might be more worth it. I thought that was funny.
Nobody thought you were funny.
I thought it was, and honestly, that's all that matters. It's an official merchandise. It's a perfect replica. It's die-cast from front metal casing. Team 4-star LCD display with an exciting range of animated in-universe screens. Timepiece with an in-universe clock watch display with an alarm function. Memory foam cuff liner. Display grade. Just displays nicely. Animated LCD screen. Plays over 45 different screens taken directly from those shown on the Pip-Boy in the TV show. FM radio. Use the FM radio tune to your favorite station or listen to authentic broadcasts from the wasteland at the click of a button. If this actually can tune it to radio stations, we need to get Rob Radio up and running. And then I'll buy this.
Yeah.
Hold on, everybody. I got to tune into Rob Radio. It's 7 p.m. It's Rob Radio with your host, Rick.
Rob Radio.
Yeah, he takes off his shirt. Yeah, get him. Yeah. Rob, be hyped for your own radio station. Come on.
Literally just no, you know what? Okay.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
We can move on from this. We can move on from this.
You're right.
Either way, I think Fall people are just freaking out over basically nothing, but Rob...
Yeah, stop complaining. You literally got a big win this whole month.
No, I didn't. Because I didn't get New Vegas too.
Well, you're not.
Hold on. In Rob's defense, what they should honestly... Hold on. Just to clarify...
You are being a persnickety little cat right now. Are you going to make Daddy angry?
Meow. Purr.
Realistically, what's it called? Bethesda should have... Since them and Obsidian now are coworkers, they should have said, hey, can you guys make another Fallout game while we work on Skyrim or something? It's really not that bad of an idea. Granted, they're finishing up work on Outer Worlds 2, but I'm not seeing a problem where they could just make New Vegas 2. Although I don't think each Fallout game should be the same area. I think it should be a completely different area.
I like that. I agree with that sentiment. I don't think it should be let's go back to New Vegas. I think
it
should be Far Cry.
If they want to do New Vegas 2, just do Atlantic City.
Go ahead, finish that.
Right.
Yeah, Fallout
What
AC.
What thought?
Which thought?
Finish that thought. You had something you wanted to say about New Vegas? Go ahead. I'll wait.
Oh, I think they were saying something. Yeah, what was it there?
I said it should be like Far Cry, where it's in different areas each time. Right. Not just New Vegas in general, but Fallout in general.
He's referring to me because I said New Vegas is, and then he got all hurt and judgmental.
What was your sentence?
Absolutely.
New Vegas was great. Leave it as it is. We don't need to return to New Vegas because all you're going to do is probably ruin what was there.
Yeah.
Go on.
And that was it.
Give us Fallout Saudi Arabia. Don't be cowards.
Honestly, why wouldn't they do one in China?
They already got bombed twice. They don't need a third one. We don't need more reasons to have canonical bombs on China. I think we can let that one rest.
Is it?
Oh wait, Japan. Wait, Japan. Oh wait, I got my history wrong. Wait, I meant Japan. Wait, that's Japan. Wow. I think these are Japan.
Really showcasing that American education, my friend.
In terms of...
No, I mean, since China was literally the whole inflammatory portion of Fallout that led up to the bombs being dropped was China and America at each other's throats. I know it's a whole America thing, but
Was it?
I kind of want to see something in China. Just see what happened over there. Did like the bombs completely wipe it off the map? Is it like there's nothing there anymore?
What happened? And what happened to the
There's
Mongolians?
still some pockets like hanging out. Like,
I'm glad you brought that up. That was what I was trying to ask you. Is I was going to say I remember from like 3, and I believe New Vegas touched on it, and I think there's aspects of it in 4 where they make references to China.
Oh, really?
And like, there's like a sub that you go down in for like.
Yeah, that was the little Yangtze.
Yeah.
Yangtze. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right.
I want to say that they were trying to, like, and Rob, you can correct me if I'm wrong because, again, never beat them, but weren't they trying to portray China in the Fallout games as being the antagonist when it really wasn't China?
So that whole war was fought over resources, I believe, because resources were kind of dwindling at that point.
On brand for America, yep. Resources.
Well, between the both of them. And then China occupied Alaska, and it was about 10 years of fighting to try and get them out of there, which is how we got power armor, because power armor was developed in response to China pretty much bodying America at the time. And China didn't really have an answer for that. They leaned harder into their stealth tech. And basically, by the time that they had gotten kicked out, I forget the exact specifics of it. But basically, some missiles got launched, some more got launched in response. The next thing you know, the whole world is wishing for a nuclear winter.
I do have an announcement, though.
They do have some. I'm not finished.
Oh, well, he paused. He paused, didn't he? Everyone, I can agree. You paused.
I dramatic, like literally.
That was not a dramatic pause. That was just the end. But okay, it's fine. Let's go.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, perfect. I was going to announce that Vault GGG will be open soon. All 4 of us are going to be in there. No girls allowed. It's kind of a new social experiment. We're going to try and procreate, but with no girls. Only bros. Only bros in this vault.
I like it.
Yeah. And that's really it. I mean, it's gonna be a nice vault, you know. I'm gonna be. We're all gonna be overs here. We need a 5th just to have an odd amount, but you know, I don't think it's gonna get weird or wacky. I think we're gonna have a good rule, and I'm gonna be really hard on brushing your teeth. I'll like do it 4 times a day. That's gonna be like my like do it or you're out trait. So I just want to mention that.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I legitimately think if the 4 of us were locked into a vault, it would not be years before deaths started happening. I legitimately believe we would all get each other's nerves and
Wait, I'm sorry. It just I'm trying. We got a comment, and I'm reading it because I agree with the guy wearing spectacles. Which one? There are 3 people here.
There are 3 of us.
I got 3 blind ass bitches here. I got 3 blind people over here. Agree with who, Sankey? I'm just saying. No, Rob would either be the first to try and murder us, or be the first to be murdered because he'd get pissed off, and we'd all just like retaliate.
Right.
That's my theory.
Yeah, and then blame would be thrown around, and somebody would yell that I just did what I had to do, and then they are the next one to go, and you know it's a devolving chain. I don't think we could be locked in a vault. We need to.
No, that would be the end of us.
It really would. Goons Games Gear, the final podcast. Hey guys, we're here in the vault, and we're letting you know. Rob, shut up. We're letting you know. Derek, seriously, let me give it through the intro. That's all it would be.
I'm going to round that corner with a 10mm pistol in my hand and be like, the game was rigged from the start. Don't you ever talk to me like that again.
Well, my last words are, war never changes.
War never true. Now, mine would be, mine would be Rob. Rob never changes.
Rob change your underwear.
It's good to laugh. Ooh, okay. Rob, do you want to finish your Fallout take, or can we actually move on?
Yeah, we can move on.
Okay, perfect. Guys, don't forget, join our Fallout shelter. It's
coming.
It's coming. It's
We
coming.
need you for
GGG.
our survival.
Soon.
Yeah, we're overseers. Everyone below us are quote pay piggies.
Right. They run to the real world to collect things for us.
Ah, man. I'd be terrified to be in a vault because I just think it's going to collapse any second and it's just all over.
Right. I don't want to be underground.
Right. I just let the bomb take me. I'll take my chances as a ghoul.
Yeah. I mean, if I could be a ghoul, that'd be kind of cool.
Derek's word of the day. Cool, kind of cool. Yeah. It's
Ghoul, kind of cool.
Imagine Rob as a ghoul. Wouldn't that be funny? I'd love to see Rob as a ghoul. He just start beating people. He'd be like, he's a feral. He's like, no, I'm not. I just like to hit people.
Can you stop putting me in these kind of situations, please? Actually,
Okay, George, I would love to see him as a ghoul. He'd be like, I'm a ghoul. This sucks, and be like, cheer up, sport. Things are gonna get better. And we're gonna be like, no, they're not.
What was it like when you were alive? Or like, not a ghoul. They sucked.
Well,
It was somehow worse.
Instead of being a slave to the wasteland, I'm a slave to capitalism. So that kind of sucks.
True.
Really, nothing's changed. Just a ghoul now. Don't have skin.
Yeah, no skin.
No skin.
Stuck here for a while. Feel free. Here's your quest item.
Do ghouls have to go to the bathroom?
Use it.
yeah, of course.
Huh. So they got
Just things are just probably considerably more difficult and radioactive. I
ghoul
guess.
stinky. Ugh, they can't smell it. They know it's bad. This is terrible.
I mean, they smell like rotting meat and
Yeah, seriously, take a bath.
something
Am I
else.
right?
So imagine that would hurt.
Take a bath.